the
I
more
got a
think,
last question for you.
yeah, go
Well,
ahead.
like this time.
Yeah, go ahead.
So, and I believe that this is an oft-quoted thing from Christian Bibles, but I find it as a universal truth in a lot of other things. I'm an omnist, so I look for the gold in all the
Yeah,
different
there
religions,
is. Yeah,
paradigms,
absolutely. I
spiritual
do too.
practices.
I do too.
I think Manly P. Holmes would like he would probably adopt that label too, omnist. But
Yeah.
if you have to lose your life to save your life, right? If you lose your life to save your life, and I would say that represents that all the identities, all the concepts that you had about your life and yourself and your independence and everything, and bam, it's gone. So you lost that life. What's the life that you found remains or that you've saved? Like, what's your starting point? And attached to this is, what are you going to do with your doctoral degree?
That's a great question. And really, it's always been the same answer. It's always been the same answer. Only this one's a little bit modified. The answer is teach. No matter what, is teach. My idea all along has been like, I want to be at Berkeley, and but I also, you have to take that with the realization that not that many people teach at Berkeley, and it's not that easy to get that job. So being willing to really teach every minute of my life is, I think, probably the biggest thing to get out of it, and not necessarily teach per se, but to be as authentic as possible in every moment. Being present and authentic is all, really. It's all. It's all that there is. Anything else is a plan, or a past achievement or failure. The only thing you can do, no matter what you're involved in, what you're confronting, or what you're engaging in, is be present with it and authentic in it. If you can do that, good things will happen, and I'm convinced of that. I'm convinced that if you put half of yourself into something, you're probably going to get less than half out. And realizing that that the independence and like freedom that we all sort of strive for, at least to feel in our own skin, that we are stable, independent, capable, right? It's not always the same thing. Like, you can get freedom and sort of independence from all sorts of things that you can do. And the RV, you're right, it symbolized so many different things at once. But it was also all eggs in one basket, which the overself knows damn well is a bad idea. The whole resource that I have, that I can bring to bear, this is the best I can do for this and that and this and that and that. All of these things are getting covered right now, right? And so I hung my ass out there off a ledge and paid. I mean, the fact that I can even speak about it like this is a miracle. I mean, this only happened, it's just recently happened. This happened in March. So, but yeah, it's to not move backwards, to not forget myself, not who and what I've always wanted to be in my most honest, bare self. Not some great achievement or some master of anything or any of those things, but to be what you want people to expect from you when they meet you and talk to you and get to know you. Be that person. That's all. I mean, that's really, and I think I would give that as advice to anyone. Be the person you think you are. We think we're one thing, and then we act out a sort of play, like a charade, depending on the situation we have to adapt to, right? This is part of our chameleon aspect, and that's required to a certain degree, but it doesn't mean that you lose your authenticity and really your own picture. It's one of those pictures that nobody can see but you. So, and that goes to the thing that I was saying last time too, is that we usually, when it's something that's solely for us, like Jimmy, something like meditation or any type of inner practice, any type of work that's dedicating time and energy to not participating in other things, those are usually the first things that get scratched off the to-do list because they only affect us. So we think that that's okay to, we'll meditate tomorrow, we'll jog tomorrow, we'll, you know what I mean? We'll start that new diet tomorrow when it's, you know what I mean? When it's more convenient. It's what we do. We're the first ones to lose every time that we do that.